do have an 18-year-old kid. Ooh, nice right hand from Terrence. You have someone who's 18 years old. Oh, shit! I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. That's beautiful overhand right. Other overhand left. Passes guard, goes right to mount. Trying to mount him, trying to finish him. He's gonna punch him out. And I think that's it, boys. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The main event, Alexa Grasso. Everyone are moms, so tell me I'm getting the name wrong. But, Jesus, Alexis, not you. My wife's over here laughing at me. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! I'm sorry, Kaika. So sorry. You okay? Oh my God. Sorry, my man Kaika trying to sleep right now. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Look at that body kick. Beautiful body kick. Okay. See, Shevchenko's got to get... Oh, going for a guillotine. 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 I think that's it. That's it. Deep. She got her. What did I just say? What did I just say? Oh, there's a takedown. Oh, she sprawls. Okay. But see, it's a good thing that... Oh, need a ground opponent. You can't do that in this. You can't do that here. You can't do that here. You can't do that here. Oh, good for you, Herb Dean. Proud of you. Looks like that one championship rules has really paid off on you. Here we go. See, this is how Grasso should have been fighting the whole entire time. Forcing the shot. That one, when she takes the shot, she forces her because she's getting way too aggressive. She's got her back again. See, if Grasso would have forced her to be super aggressive the whole entire time, this would happen every single time. They'll give it the Chef. 3-2. Definitely 3-2. Is it draw? Oh, shit.
So she got it?
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time we've ever had this happen in the Common Era 2023. My God. What's going on, guys? This video is sponsored by NordVPN. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I travel all around the world. Japan, Singapore, Thailand. Now, when I'm doing all this traveling, sometimes I can't watch my favorite shows. One of them is Euphoria. When I was watching Euphoria and I had to go to Singapore, HBO Max is not available over there. Luckily for me, I had NordVPN. I was able to keep up on the shows and not have any spoilers on Twitter and Instagram. So if you have the same problem I have a solution for you. All you gotta do is go to nordvpn.com. Now, when you go there, make sure you use my promo code Mighty Gaming. Now, right now, NordVPN has huge discounts going on right now if you purchase a 2-year plan. Now, if you use my promo code Mighty Gaming, you also get 4 free months along whatever you purchase. Whew. Don't miss out on that discount. And if you're not satisfied with NordVPN's services, they have a Nord 30-day money back guaranteed. Very simple to use. I use it for my phone all the time. Once again, all you gotta do is go to nordvpn.com/mightygaming to take advantage of September's discounts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to that video, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we just got done watching Shevchenko versus Grasso 2. It ended in a draw. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my gut told me while watching the fight, I had to fight score 3-2 for Shevchenko. Now, the fight was back and forth. The thing that I felt Shevchenko did a good job doing was she was more active in her counterattacks. She was very good about going back to the well with the double leg takedown. She landed every single takedown, I believe. I think Grasso might have stuffed one takedown, but each time she went for the takedown, she was successful in taking her down, passing her guard, getting full mount, and getting into a dominant position to potentially end the fight. She had Grasso's back multiple times. That was one of the things that she was very successful in the very first fight. Let's flip the page to Grasso. Now, Grasso did drop Shevchenko. The only way I feel that this fight can end in a draw is if a judge gave the fight one of the rounds a 10-8 round, right? So we would have to look at the scorecard to see what round was 10-8 because it ended in a draw. Now, Grasso didn't do the things that she was very successful with in the very first fight. What she did the very first fight was she went from southpaw to orthodox, which she did in this fight, but she would only throw a 2-punch combination. She would go 1-2 or 2-1, depending on what position she was in, whether she was southpaw or orthodox. In the very first fight, you saw her go from southpaw, she would go 1-2-3, 1-2. Because we know Shevchenko loves to do the counter jab. She would jab. She's using the range. She's jabbing. She jabs and she pulls back. So that's why she was successful in the first fight, Grasso was, because she would go 1-2-3, 1-2. She would follow behind her feet. She would punch behind her. She would follow behind her punches. This fight, she didn't do that. So that's why you were able to see Shevchenko be so successful with her jab. Also, Shevchenko didn't throw any spinning shit. See the difference? Because when you throw spinning stuff, you lose track of your opponent for 1 split second. Now, Shevchenko did have the body triangle. The orientation was wrong. She had the body triangle, the opposite side. She had it on the side where it should have been on the opposite side. That's why Grasso was able to turn. Each time Grasso gets taken down, the thing that saves her is her willing to not stop moving. I said it in the very first breakdown between these two athletes is that the athlete that stops treading water drowns. And Grasso does an amazing job when each time Shevchenko would get to mount, she would turtle and she would just stand up. To where Shevchenko had multiple times to armbar her or to secure that position, get heavy on her back like a wrestler, put all her weight on her hands. That way, Grasso could not stand up. Now, when Grasso did get her back and threw her up with a body suplex, she missed a perfect opportunity to do the mighty whisper. You throw somebody up from the back, don't just slam them. You slam them, then they go to the ground. Throw them up and try to catch the arm. Throw them up, catch the arm, go to Kimura. It doesn't have to be arm bar, or do a wrestler suck back. You suck them back, and then you can do whatever you want. You're in north-south. You can go back to knee ride. You go to half guard. You go to side control. You just have more options when you suck somebody down instead of just throwing them on their stomach. Now they can cover, they can block, they can push your legs out. So that's one thing I felt like Grasso could have capitalized on. If Shevchenko's corner, I felt like Shevchenko's corner gave her the right advice. Go out there, control distance, and look for the shot. Because that was the thing she was having so much success with, not just in this fight, but also the first fight too. Both fights, she won the wrestling exchange. She took Grasso down at will. But now it's a draw. The fight was a draw. So the champion remains the same. It's Alexa. And Shevchenko, technically, I don't know, does that count as a loss? Are they going to do another rematch? If it was me, I would not do an immediate rematch because I feel like we're going to see the exact same thing. Because we almost saw the exact same fight, this fight, but it was still back and forth. I felt Shevchenko was more game of not letting her dictate when she would go southpaw through the 4 or 5 punch combination that she did the first fight. So I had it 3-2 for Shevchenko. The judges had it a draw, so that means there was a 10-8 round there. I will say this, shout out to Herb Dean. When Shevchenko did a double leg takedown and it got stopped, Grasso stuffed it. You saw Grasso get her in a headlock, head and arm lock, and you saw Shevchenko play that down an opponent. I hate that fucking rule, okay? In one championship, you can knee a person who's on the ground. Okay, it keeps the fight going. It doesn't stop the action. But you saw Shevchenko try to abuse the rule. She put her hand down, and then Grasso did a good job of kept kneeing her. It's a good thing that Herb Dean was reffing that fight because if I believe it was any other ref, they probably would have stopped it and deduct a point from Grasso. But you saw Shevchenko; she was totally capable of defending herself, and she kept playing that game. So huge shout out to Herb Dean for not allowing Shevchenko to play that stupid ass rule in America. Oh, I'm a down opponent. No, I'm not down. I'm down. Oh, no. I'm down. What is it? Are you down or are you up? So Shout out to Herb Dean. All right, let's move on. I believe Kevin Holland versus Jack. Great fight. I felt Kevin Holland just couldn't get his game going on. You see him try to talk every here and there once in a while. Jack did a good job of just taking an advantage of just, you know, Kevin Holland would do this. He would go into the shield and run away from Jack each time Jack tried to come forward. So, Kevin tried to go backwards and Jack go forward. So Jack did a good job just staying on it, kept with the combinations. The fight really didn't go in any other realm. It just stayed on the feet. But I would say Jack did a good job, just kept pressing forward, stayed very disciplined, very strategic in his game plan. We don't know what it was, obviously, but I'm assuming it was just to stand and just try to pick apart Kevin Holland on the feet, even though Kevin is the bigger athlete. Now, Raul, the 18-year-old superstar. So Raul makes his return back to the octagon. You know, I think the biggest thing for Raul, he does a good job. He's young. I mean, you're 18 years old. For me, there's no rush. I always say this. Everybody goes, man, I want to be a world champion. Don't worry about it. That's one of the things I love about what Kevin Holland said in his press conference. He was like, I'm not worried about the belt. If I'm successful, if I am the best mixed martial artist in the world, the belt will come to me. Right? The belt will come to me. But I feel Raul having this, 18 years old, take it slow. You're 18. I didn't get into the UFC until I was 26. And I went off and I defended the belt for 11 consecutive times. Right? So there's no rush. Take your time. Go and develop. Go enjoy high school. Go enjoy college. Get your education. There's no rush to be a world champion. I understand everyone wants to be a world champion, the very first one, but okay. I mean, I just feel you will achieve more in life by going to college, get your education, which I'm assuming he's doing, or he might not be doing. Go get your education, continue to learn, hone your craft. Then imagine if he took 5 years just to, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to fight 2 times a year. I'm going to keep on grinding in the gym and in school. And then imagine 25 years old. I mean, he hasn't even hit maturity as a man yet, right? Like, I didn't start actually putting muscle, like legit fucking muscle on my body till I was like 26, 28 years old. And then now being 35, I'm bigger than I ever been because I've been eating and lifting right. So I think Raul did a good job. He was switching from southpaw to orthodox. He landed that left hand from orthodox position. He caught Terrence Mitchell coming in, and he just dropped his head into that left overhand, landed clean. Followed up. The beautiful thing he did was he passed guard and mounted him. Terrence Mitchell, I believe, turtled, and then Raul sunk his legs in and finished him off with a ground and pound, and he got up and celebrated. But my only advice to Raul is take your time. Take your time. There's no rush. Take 4 months off, 5 months off. Enjoy it. If you're 18, you're about to go be a senior in high school. Enjoy yourself. There's no rush. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys once again. Shout out to Grasso and Shevchenko. Amazing fight, back and forth. It's a draw. We'll see where they go from here. I don't know. I don't want to see a rematch. But then again, who knows? I know Shevchenko's 35, so she's getting up there in age. And shout out to Kevin Holland. And shout out to Raul. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy Vegas. And boys, that is the end of the breakdown. We look forward to the next fights, which is Rodtang versus Super Lake on the One Championship app. Next Friday, September 22nd, apologize. It's going to be a sick fight. But boys, thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to know we go live. And we are out. Peace.